Of course, there's a new heroic dungeon, the Drowning Deeps. This is definitely an endgame dungeon. It's not going to be for new players or anything like that. It's actually kind of difficult. Some of the things that you can get from this dungeon, the main things that you want, that most people will be farming it for, is the upgrade materials that you need for certain items. So they're adding two new legendary weapons: the Dragon, the Storm Dragon legendary weapon, and the Zao legendary weapon. Both of them are from the Riftwalk and Dawnforge stage, so they go from that path. They won't be going for Raven or anything like that. So it's just a new way you can go instead of going into Raven from Riftwalk and Dawn Forge. So basically, you need materials from this dungeon to upgrade those weapons. So if you want to go Storm Dragon or Zao path, you will have to farm this dungeon. Also, the new legendary belt that's coming with this patch, it's considered a PvP belt, but from what I heard, it's still a little bit better than the Eternity legendary belt we have right now, which is the only legendary belt we have. So it's a little bit better than that one, and the upgrade materials are from this dungeon that you need for that too. Some people will go for that belt just because it is a little bit better than the Eternity belt, but that's more for, I would say, like really end game people. It's not something you really need right away at all. Next thing we're getting is a new battleground. I already covered this in another video, but the Nova Corps 6v6 battleground is coming. We're finally going to get a third map for 6v6. That's cool. We currently only have like 2, so that's not really a lot variation. Of course, there's a lot of issues in 6v6 right now, but they're saying right here they have a lot of known issues on a forum thread, so maybe they know what they're doing and they're going to be addressing these. Because I said in the previous video, they really need to work on the issues of 6v6 that a lot of people are frustrated about before they add new content to it. But if they're working on that, you know, it's always cool that they're adding new content too, as long as they know the issues that are kind of plaguing the game that are making a lot of 6v6 players kind of quit or, you know, just be really frustrated with it. Here are the overall patch notes. Of course, Valentine's Day is coming up. If you guys are single, I understand. If you're not single, you know, Valentine's Day, big thing, big thing. You know, you gotta get your girlfriend or boyfriend something. But in Blade & Soul, we have Blade & Soul Soulmate, and, you know, that's a Valentine's Day event. Got some great things from there. Basically, we have a Valentine's Day gift box, and the gift box contains a lot of great items in it. You get the gift box from, of course, doing like the daily challenge and weekly challenge. If you do the daily challenge, you get 1 Valentine's Day gift box. You get the weekly challenge completed, you get 2. And then each raid gives a Valentine's Day gift box for completing. DKV gives 1. Fallen School gives 2, and then Snowjay Fortress gives 2. So, good amount of ways to get boxes. So, some of the things that the boxes contain are, of course, you know, the Lovemaker costume and Heartbreaker costume. You gotta have the Valentine's Day themed costumes for sure. Number one thing that stands out to me is the Sacred Oils. Really always want to get Sacred Oils. I love when they put them in like events so that there's another way to get them instead of just trying to like transmute them or like wait for Trove or buy them from the marketplace. Personally, I really need to upgrade my energy, Humble Energy, so this is really great. And it's also nice, you know, everyone, you know, you can always have more Sacred Oils. So really great that they're putting that in the event. It'll make it a lot more appealing because honestly, this last event, the Mystical Music event or whatever it's called, the rewards were really crappy. Like, there was nothing good in there. I think the best thing you could get from the chest was like a legendary jewel or a legendary element. Like, it was really bad. And then the coins that you got to use in the Dragon Express, literally it was like 3 different costumes and like some just random crap. Like, it was not good. So I'm really glad that they're putting in something that people really want, like the Sacred Oils. That'll make it a lot more appealing for, I would say, almost everyone, including myself. A few other things about PvP and stuff like that, but most people won't really be doing that, honestly. Let's see down here. Big changes. Biggest changes, honestly. Another thing that they're doing is changing legendary elements. No more, you won't have to buy them for 20 gold anymore, the legendary element or legendary jewel. Both of that is being reduced, so now there's going to be 2 different ways to buy it for 10 gold. One is the way we already have for Soulstone Crystals and Sacred Crystals for 10 gold. And another way is going to be 10 gold and 5 elements. So that's going to be cool that we no longer have to buy it for 20 gold because, honestly, I never bought it for 20 gold because I thought it was kind of a scam. I always waited for Trove because Trove gives them out like candy. But overall, I really like that they're getting rid of that because the 20 gold is kind of ridiculous for 1 jewel or 1 element. really adds up, because if you buy 5, you're already spending 100 gold. Like it's not a good deal at all. So overall, really glad that they're changing that. Another thing, and this is the biggest part of the patch in my opinion, they're adding some new things like the legendary elements. Well, not legendary elements, but legendary accessories. Like the healing accessories, they're going to have 2 paths, a PvE version and a PvP version. So for example, the Sky Shadow Ring is a PvP ring, and then the Heritage Ring is going to be a PvE ring. So you can choose which stage. Basically, the PvE rings and earrings are just a different variation instead of going BT accessories. From my thoughts, I believe that the BT accessories are still going to be better just because of the elemental damage and other things, like the critical bonuses and stuff that they give. But this is just another path, so you always have options. So it's not really a bad thing. But I feel like most players will just go either BT accessories or they'll go the PvP versions if they're like a hardcore 6v6 player. Here's the biggest changes in my opinion. They're reducing the cost to almost every weapon in the game. Seraphim Baleful 6 through 12 are getting reduced. Also, Raven Stage 1 through 9 are getting reduced. And then Riftwalk and Dawnforge are getting reduced 1 through 9 also. So almost every weapon in all their stages are getting reduced. This is a big patch. I honestly thought they were just going to reduce Raven for a while. I thought they were just going to reduce Raven, some stages. But then they just decided they're just going to reduce everything. So honestly, I'm not going to complain. That's pretty nice. I really didn't see the point in reducing Seraphim Baleful, which is so easy already. But, they just really want to help new players catch up. So, I can't really complain. And it'll help my old characters, get them geared quicker. But overall, those are the big changes. Also, they're adding, of course, the Storm Dragon and Exile legendary weapons 1 through 6 will be available. As I said, they go from Riftwalk and Dawnforge, so you can go that path if you don't want to go Raven. But those are the biggest changes, really, in my opinion. Those are the ones I'm most excited about, and I say most people are. I've been saving up for a while just to be able to upgrade my weapon. I'm at Riftwalk 6. I believe I can go all the way to Raven 9 if the reductions are good enough. I don't really know. That's another thing that honestly I'm a little annoyed about. All they did was that forum post, and they said on Twitter that they weren't going to do in the patch notes how much they're reducing everything. And I thought that was really dumb, because it's like, I don't know if they're like lazy or what that's about, but basically we have no idea how much they're getting reduced until we actually go into the game and see tomorrow. So I thought that was really dumb, but at least we'll know by tomorrow, so it's not a long wait or anything. But I just didn't really understand why they wouldn't just put in the patch notes. But anyways, that's the coverage for the